Hey y'all, Bay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today, look at this guy's face, dude, what the hell? Anyways, I think many of you have heard or saw the Japanese live stream of Clap Station, but I think many of you do not understand Japanese, so let me go over everything that they said. Mainly today's topic was, not mainly, it was all about the new German national team characters. It's Schneider, I don't know how you pronounce these guys, Schmidt? The brothers, and who else? Goethe, and Tiger Born, I don't know how you pronounce them, but yeah, those 5 characters. So let's check out this video. The volume is a little bit low, so sorry, but when I come back to my evaluation or my commentary, it's gonna be loud again, so be careful with the volume. Okay, let's go. So this is it. These are the new characters, and by the way, these guys are from the Rising Sun series. So the newest Captain Tsubasa that is still ongoing. I heard recently Takashi Sensei is taking a rest right now, but then it's the newest Captain Tsubasa, and these characters finally came, which makes us feel that we're shifting to Rising Sun era from Golden 23. Well, I think they are coming at the same time simultaneously. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be Golden 23 characters back again with the new ones, probably because the title shows that there's other characters like Matsuyama, Misugi and stuff. But yeah, I think it's gonna rotate like that: Japan, Europe, or maybe South American or Latin American, and then Japan again, and going back to the non-Japanese and stuff like that. Which is good, right? Because think about the last secondary round for the Japanese app. It was all Japanese, and I think many of you guys who were going with non-Japanese were really upset about how they did it, right? So this time they decided, I guess, to rotate, which is good. And let's look into the details that they disclosed. I think the English version of Clap Station tomorrow will go over these, but even before that, let me go over it. First up is Schneider. So I think many people are still waiting for a really strong Schneider, because today, unless you're using European club team, Schneider is not like a main top tier player anymore. Back when the Fest Schneider first came out, he was like super OP. I couldn't stop his dribble, I couldn't stop his shot. It was super strong. But today, sadly, I have to say that there's not many good Schneiders in the game. And we were waiting for a new Schneider, and here it is. But, frankly, honestly speaking, this guy, well, I don't know the details yet, so I can't guarantee anything. But looking at this stats and skills and everything, he doesn't look that great. But yeah, well, it's all in Japanese, so let me just go over it, okay? So his offense is 20k, defense is 15, and physical 18. His team skill is Red European Solidarity plus Rising Sun 2%. So it's like the other version of Golden 23, which came out with Igawa, Nita, and Misaki. Yeah, it's the Rising Sun version, but it's European, of course. And this guy's passive is Red European Link, up to 8 characters and maximum 15%. Okay, so this is one maybe bad news for some people. First of all, because of this passive, it's like it automatically makes him in a Red European team only. You can't use him in other European team or any other team but Red European, because if you don't activate his passive, he's not going to be strong. And even after activating the passive, my honest feeling just by looking at this is because of the main skill, the new CC fire shot, it's not that good, right? It's 450 maximum power, and yes, the stamina consumption is really low, and it's like really stick to the manga how he shot the fire shot, right? But yes, it's true. But imagine how you can utilize this. Like this guy, this Schneider can shoot this shot like 2 times more than other characters. Let's say that might be a good part of him, but it's only 450, so I doubt that he will make it off like top tier goalies right now, right? That means once you shoot this shot and the opponent gets it because this shot is weak, you can't make it, right? Then it's gonna be the opponent's turn to do offense, and you have to avoid the opponent to make a goal off you. And then again, you pass to the Schneider and keep shooting. Yes, this guy will probably be able to shoot many times, but every time you shoot, you have to give the ball away to the opponent. Isn't that too risky? So I can't imagine a good way to utilize this shot, to be honest. Yeah, that's my feeling. And even if I successfully, for example, get the Schneider or whoever gets it, I rather than raising this skill, I would raise or like give the existing skill, because I think many of you have a certain level of whatever Schneider's shot already, right? So rather than using this, I would give that past shot to him and use it right with that. Yeah, because it's only 450. It's yeah, that's my honest feeling. So I'm a bit worried. I can't, say everything too much until I see the whole thing on Friday, but I have a bad feeling. That's the thing. And well, one good news is he now has new S dribble, but it's a mob skill, so it's not that strong. It's only 400 at level 99, but of course having S dribble is not a bad thing, right? And I'm sure this guy should have better than decent dribble stats, so it's gonna be useful. And another sub skill is Kaiser interception. So all the Schneiders, I have an image that although Schneider is a forward character, he does really good defense to like the opponent defenders when they have the ball. So this guy has interception, and there's tackle as well, EX tackle. So if you put that on, it's gonna be really threatening for opponent defenders. Yeah, especially for like players that want to use soda to boost their the bar, full power bar. He won't let you do that, so it's good. Yeah, I think this is really good. Yeah, but other than that, I have to say I have the feeling that this is not gonna be good. Yeah, but we'll see on Friday, okay? But one thing is he has a new team skill that is really good. So for those who are going with Red European, would definitely want this. Yeah. Second character, and from here on, all the characters are brand new. They were never in the game. Okay. So this one is Tiger Ballin or Ballin. I don't know if it's V or B. I'm only looking at the Japanese, so I can't tell. But this is the new character, and this guy again is red also. So his team skill is exactly the same with Schneider. So if you can get Schneider and this guy, you already have two of this new red European solidarity with Rising Sun 2% plus, which means you get 4% plus for Rising Sun, which means at the end the Rising Sun characters will have 49%. Yeah, which is good because Golden 23 characters only have one each at the moment. We can't do, but this makes us feel that there's gonna be more for Golden 23 as well, right? So yeah, that's good. And he can do triple position, AM, DM, and DF. But look at his stats. He's really good on defense. So I guess most people will probably use him as a defensive character. Yeah. And his main skill is S tackle 455 at level 99. And he also has as a sub skill burst dribble 440. Because he can do triple pole position, I guess they made him have one S offensive skill. And the rest are A, but that's pinpoint pass and high speed interception. Okay, so these are the skills that he has. So he has everything for both offense and defense except for shot and block, which is the center part skills. So it's, I think, reasonable because he's not like a blocker defense, so you don't need block, of course. And if his stats are really balanced to the side, how should I say it? Dribble, pass, interception, tackle, then he might be really strong. And his passive is full power soccer or football. So when the full power is on, he gets 20% boosted, which is I would evaluate this skill not that great because someone similar to this guy as a defender is 97 Jito, the blue Jito. This guy has also full power football, but and he's really good at interception. But the thing is, when the full power is not on, I'm not really afraid of that guy. That's how I felt when I fight against him. I also have that Jito, but since I'm using green, I'm not using him, and that's how I feel. But when the full power is on, I would not bring the ball up on his side. Yeah, I would choose to go the other side because when the full power is on, that guy's interception is too annoying. Yeah, that's how I feel. But this guy is tackle, so I assume his tackle stat is more edgy than interception, which means he's not like gonna take the ball away when we do like a field pass, which means I don't know. Yeah, it might be hard to use, to be honest. Full power soccer is not, I have to say, I have a lot of experience using that skill as well, but yeah, it's hard is my opinion. Yeah, but of course, like I said for Schneider, he also has the good team skill. So for those who are going with Red European, I think it's something really important to have. We don't know how many of these kind of team skill will come in the future, so definitely for those who are going with these, you should try to get it when you can. But like you saw my gacha videos recently for the Golden 23, it's super dangerous going after step 6. So be careful, and you never know, these guys might come back later because they did that several times during second year and for the Japanese app. Okay, so that was this guy, Tiger Ballin. Okay, and then the third character and fourth character, so it's the Sherman Brothers, Eric and Kevin. Okay, so these two characters are really similar. The only difference is Kevin is agility and Eric is skill, and they can do both DM and DF, double position, and their stats are really similar. A very defensive character, their defense are like a little bit over 20k and physical around late 17k. Okay, and their team skills are for Kevin, it's European agility players solidarity plus rising sun 2%, and then Eric is the skill version of that, and their passive is insight master 50%. And other difference that they have is this Kevin, the agility version, has S tackle as main skill, whereas as sub skill he has A interception, whereas this Eric has interception S as main skill and A tackle as sub, and the rest are A dribble and A pass. Yeah, because they can also do DM, they have both offensive and defensive skills. Everything except for shoot, shot and block, which is good because yeah, I don't think you'll need to shoot with him, and we would not want his stat to be weighted on block or shot, right? So that's good. I hope they don't like give too much to shot and block. Yeah, and so yeah, so these guys also have hidden abilities. both of them. So they have snow resistance, parameter up for 1% up for German characters, both of them, it's the same, and stamina killer 10% against the opponent when matched up. And the last one is block 1 random shooting skill. Yeah, so the hidden abilities are the same. So if you have both of these brothers, you can do 2% to Germans, which is really good, because now there's like 9 Germans after these new characters, because here there's already 5, right? And other than Schneider, who exists are like Margus, Chester, Kautz, and Mueller. That's 4. So 4 plus 5 is 9. There's already 9 if you can collect all of them. So yeah, this German buffs are now gonna be really powerful, because there's already Drain Collection Cults who can do 3% to Germans and another 5% in with 30% chance to activate. Yeah, so that's to German. And if you don't want to use this Schneider and use the treasure box Schneider, you can do 5% on top of that. Plus, there are many characters that have hidden ability that buffs Europeans as a whole, right? Like if you're going with green team, you can use like Clivert, and he does 4% to green European, right? So that's gonna be really big buff to the Germans. Yeah, from now, I think Germans are gonna be really OP, especially Margus. Fest Margus is gonna be really dangerous. I don't know who will be able to stop that guy from now on. Yeah, and of course Mueller. Yeah, so I think many European players are using Fest Xeno at the moment, but 2018 Mueller is really strong, both red and blue. So maybe there might be many people that will go back to those goalies if they have them. That's how strong the Germans will now be, I think. Yeah. And yeah, so that was the Schmidt brothers. And then last but not least, Mario Gaete. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but this guy is skilled like one of the Schmidt brothers, and he has the same team skill. So Green European Solidarity plus Rising Sun additional 2%. Yeah, so with these 5 characters, Green and Red will have the Rising Sun Solidarity 4% already. Only Blue has 1. And there might be more characters coming ahead, we never know, but this makes us feel that Clav is going to bring at least 3 per each color, right? Yeah, 2 and finish, I don't think they'll do that. So I have the feeling that they might even bring like Kautz, Margus, Chester in the future, or even Mueller, I don't know. Or maybe they'll bring these with non-German characters. That might be the case. Like there's a lot, right? Yeah, so that could be the case. But I have the feeling that they'll do that. And this character, he's a forward character, so he's the 3rd forward for the German team. Schneider, Margus, and then this Mario Gaete. And this guy's passive is I forgot how you call it in English, but it's no angle decay shooter is his passive. Yeah, so there is a slight decay, of course, but it's less than usual other characters. But to be honest, frankly speaking, putting this in passive slot is not something we want. Yeah, if he is to have this skill, we would want it on his shot skill, which is on his sub. It's called Pierce Shot, 445 at level 99, the second one. But rather than doing that, they brought it to passive, which I am really disappointed, because yeah, well, of course, because he doesn't get any passive boost, they made his original stats really high, almost 4k. That's really strong. That's like around exact same stats as this time Schneider with 15% buff. Yeah, that's how strong this guy originally is, so I guess it's okay. But his physical is like 18k, whereas Schneider with 15, he would have like 21. So there's gonna be a difference between them. So yeah, rather than giving this angle shooter, it would have been better if this was on the shot. Yeah, to be honest. But his original stat is good, so let's wait until Friday to see how it is like inside. Okay, and his main skill is dribble, S dribble. It's 465 at level 99, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good actually, his dribble. Yeah, it's not bad. And another A sub skill is pinpoint pass. So he has everything offense. He has nothing defense actually, but I guess that will come later. But until in the meantime, he'll have to fight without it, like Wakashimazu. Yeah. And he also has hidden ability evolution skills. So one is bumpy stage resistance. Second one is parameter up Schneider 3%. And the third one is high baller. The centering will always be high ball. And the last one is parameter up Margus 3%. Yeah. This guy will be a really good partner for Margus, better than Chester. Although Chester was said to be his partner, I think this guy will now be better. Yeah, because he does 3% to Margus, plus he gives high ball. It just suits Margus's good points perfectly. Yeah, and I roughly counted how many buffs you can do to like Margus, for example. Because I feel that this time Schneider is not that great. I don't know, but that's my feeling. Margus will probably, at the moment at least, be the number one striker for German, right? Fest Margus. And I was counting how many buffs you can do today to Margus. And I think you can do pretty much if you can get all these hidden ability characters. This guy does 3 to Margus, right? And he has high baller. And these brothers does 1 each. So that's 5 altogether, right? Already, right? And if you do, put the treasure box Schneider, that's 5 to German, that's 10. And if you put dream collection codes, that's 3, that's 13. Right, and you have additional 30% chance, 5%. That's if you get that, it's 18% already there. And since Margus is green, if you put like Clever, that's additional 4, right? That's 17, or if you pull the 30%, 22. That's super OP, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And not to mention, there's 11, Club 11. If you put Club 11, you do what? 5% up to high ball shot, right? Shot skill, wasn't it? Yeah. So Margus, I think, is gonna be unstoppable. I think so. I think if you can collect all these, put them in one team, that Dreamfest Margus will really reach the super OP Tsubasa Ultimate Skydive level. That's how I feel. Yeah. And Tsubasa, there are many characters that buffs Japanese characters, but because Tsubasa is red, if you like red Japanese team, I think is it's really unfair at the moment. They are, I think, having a really tough time right now. Yeah, because they have less hidden ability characters. They don't have good forwards. So it's really tough. But so that's why probably they brought that Tsubasa for red. But still, yeah. So if you think about that situation as well, the condition that's surrounding these red Japanese or green European, I think Margus might be even better than Tsubasa. Maybe. Yeah. That's how good Margus is gonna be if you can get these characters. So I think out of these 5 new characters, I think other than the team skill as your goal, if you are going with Red European, then definitely Schneider and the second guy is a must-have, because the team skill is the most important. And then, but if you get rid of this factor, I would say this guy, these brothers and Goethe will be the one you should go after. Yeah. But But one thing that's really tough for those who are going with European that will pull this gacha is so many hidden ability holders came at the same time, 3 of them. But this time's gacha is step up gacha. The first step is 30 DBs, second is 40, third is 50 but 50% chance of getting 1 SSR, fourth is 1 SSR guaranteed, and then fifth is nothing special but you get plus 10 black ball, and then sixth is you get 1 of these 5 characters guaranteed. Yeah, so since there's so many hidden ability characters that I think those who are going with European would definitely want, if you fail to get it during the 6 steps, it's gonna be really tough, right? Yeah. So good luck to you guys for those who are gonna be pulling, but be careful at the same time, because even if you miss one of the hidden ability characters or whatever characters that you're going after, going above 6 steps is gonna be really tough. Really tough. I know many around me that spent thousands of dollars. I swear to God, I heard directly. I met them recently and they said that. So be careful, okay? And there's no guarantee, but there might be a resale of these characters. You never know. They've done this type of things in the past, so that could be the case too. So be careful, okay? So anyways, let's wait until Friday to see the details, but until then, imagine what you can do with these characters in your current team. What characters you need. Do you really need to go after these? Think carefully, okay? Yeah. So, I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for my future ones. Thanks for watching, and bye!